With the festive season coming to a close now, traffic volumes on national roads have surged. Thousands of holidaymakers will be returning to Gauteng from various provinces. The N3 Toll Concession has reported heavy traffic flows, numbering thousands of vehicles per hour heading towards Gauteng over the weekend. We're going to get an update now from Thania Dhoogra. She's operations manager of the N3 Toll Concession. Thania, a very good morning to you and a happy new year to you and your team. Thank you for joining us on the South African morning. Before we talk about the general sense of what's happening on the N3, can you just please first give us an update on the bus crash that you've reported earlier that took place on the N3 near the Tugela Plaza?
Good morning, Dan, and good morning to your viewers. Well, I'm pleased to say that scene has since been cleared and the flow of traffic has been restored.
And there were no serious casualties in the crash?
Well, fortunately, there were no reported fatalities. There were some casualties, but all of those patients were transported to various medical facilities for additional treatment, and all of the uninjured passengers were put onto another bus and they were transported out of the area.
Okay, thanks, Thania. Now let's take a look generally at that route. I mean, the N3 highway is one of the busiest routes, especially during holiday season in our country. It's been like this historically. Now, most people who come from the northern parts and the inland provinces who've been down to the coast will be making their way back. You've been reporting high volumes from the weekend. What's the latest you can tell us about that?
Yes, you're right. We have definitely seen some very high volumes. We were expecting it to be slightly higher yesterday, but we reached highs of just over 1,800 vehicles an hour, heading northbound back towards Gauteng. It is similarly busy, not as busy, but towards Durban as well. But what we're seeing in the last hour now is about 750 vehicles an hour heading northbound. That will likely have been affected by that earlier bus and truck crash.